freaking them out and doing it. So this is this place called Churroholics, and we have one in Carson. And I don't know if it's a chain or what, but I've just discovered this place. I haven't been yet, but I would like to go. But it's churros and ice cream, which is a fabulous combination. I don't understand why we don't have more donuts and ice cream combinations anyway. But they have taken this churro and they have played with it and they've changed the shape. Like they've spiraled it and turned it into kind of a bun, right? And they will take two of them and they will put ice cream in the middle of it and make it like a churro. Like, so it's basically like a cross between a cookie and a donut ice cream sandwich. Okay, and they just put all kinds of different sprinkles and toppings and syrups and what. It just looks amazing. It looks fabulous.
So good.
Have you been there?
No, I've never been there, but I've been to a place very
where
similar.
They had fancy churros.
Yes, it's called Churros Calientes.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
it's off of like Santa Monica, like away on the west side.
Yeah.
So churros. Oh, and it is so good. They fill the churros with like strawberry or guava.
Really?
And then they put like the caramel sauce and whipped cream and ice cream on top. When I say,
how expensive are these things?
Oh, they're like $3. They're not very expensive.
Not bad at all.
No, not bad at all.
Huh. I thought it was gonna be like $8.
No, but the ones that I saw at Churroholic, they had the one that was hooped over and it was like coated in Oreos and they like stabbed it into an ice cream. I was like, get out of here.
Yeah, they got like all kind of Sunday type churro creations and just
man,
it looks fabulous.
Yes,
it looks.
You will jump out the window.
Oh
I'm
my
telling
God!
You.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah,
I'm here for those type of that. You know, that's my weakness.
I bet you if you got high when you went there, you fuck some stuff up.
I don't even gotta be high.
But I'm just saying it'd be even more like because you know how it is. You get them munchies.
Yeah, I gotta stay away from all the sweets though, so it's not fair. It's not fair. Like I want to eat it all, but I can't.
Yeah,
but I want to.
But you can't.
But I can't. So I'll eat half and then feel guilty. And eat the other half later. Oh, but I'm still gonna eat it. I'm still gonna get 8. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, and that's the last food story we got today.
Oh man. Leave me now. I'm all hungry now.
MIT's wearable device can hear, quote unquote, the words you say in your head. It's called alter ego, right? And it's called alter ego because it's actually more than just this. Okay, so let me see if I can put into words what this device is. And I have a video of it, but the video is no good for the show because there's no talking.
Okay.
Right? Because it's all done mentally. So basically, this device that they created, a student at MIT made, you wear it and it kind of goes on. It kind of looks like an old fashioned what do you call it, Bluetooth, except much bigger. It extends from your ear and kind of connects down to your chin. So it goes from your ear down to your chin. Okay. And you wear this, and when you have this on, you don't need your hands or your voice to navigate the computer. So they show this man on the computer, and the cursor, they show him thinking down, and then the word down appears on the screen.
What?
Right, and the cursor moves down, and then he thinks right, and it moves to the right, and then he thinks select, and it selects. Yeah. All this is done mentally.
What? Okay, wait.
I know. Is it blowing your mind?
Is
it blowing your mind?
My mind is blown. So he was typing.
No type, no hands.
No. I mean, he wasn't physically typing, but he was using the device to type.
No, he's using the device to think words.
Wow.
It's not like he has to spell THINK in his mind.
Right.
No, he's just like left, all mentally. And the cursor just moves left, and it moves one over again left, and then it goes down and moves down, and then select, and it highlights it and selects it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like if he was surfing the internet or something.
And then they show the guy in the store, right? He's in the store wearing the same device. He's shopping, right? He's tallying up his grocery. So he sees this one thing, he picks up, it's $1.99. Picks up this other thing, $2.78. He does this with like 4 items, and then he thinks total, and then the thing tells him inside his head, $10.90 whatever is the total. So he does all this without hands, without saying anything or whatever.
Yeah, that could be very handy.
That is so awesome, and for like, oh my God, this is actually it. I mean, just the way he's using it is awesome, but it's also a step closer to the whole cyborg thing, where humans and computers are becoming more one and entangled and interchangeable or kind of I guess symbiotic or one, for lack of a better word, and like just being able to do computing and whatever else with the human mind. And that's why it's called alter ego, because it kind of is running. It will the goal of it is for it to run in the background as like a second personality or something. Like
the fuck? Oh hell no!
I knew that part was gonna freak you out.
I
knew it.
I'm out.
I knew it was gonna freak you out. I knew that was gonna freak you out.
Fucking out. Fuck that. Oh no.
Don't be a Luddite. Don't be like that.
No. Alter ego, something that's gonna be running in the background continuously. Nah, fuck all that. Sucking up all my secret thoughts and shit that's been trapped away, locked away. I done forgot about. Don't even want to fucking remember. Now you about to go up in there, alter ego that shit up. I ain't even gonna be me no more before I know it. Let that algorithm go up in your brain, Dino. That shit ain't going up in mine. Fuck all that. Siri, Cortana, fuck you hoes. Y'all ain't fucking with y'all. What's the bitch with the new bitch? You know who I'm talking about.
Alexa?
Okay, her too. But no. The new bitch. The robot hoe.
Oh, Sophia?
Sophia. Fuck that bitch too. Oh, y'all ain't about to put that algorithm in my brain. No. This is the beginning of the end. Y'all know this is the mark of the beast. So let me tell you guys. Y'all know what they say.
You just afraid of getting busted out.
Fuck all that.
All your private thoughts.
You see what I'm saying? That's what they're private. Good, strong dick.
That's what's running in your background right now.
A lot of good, strong dick that don't want to get out of my brain.
That's what's running in your background.
And it's a lot of not so much strong dick that I'm sure people don't want me to let out. So, hey, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's not for everybody. It's not for me. This is the mark of the beast. I'm warning y'all. Y'all heard it here first. Believe me, I wouldn't lie.
Okay. So, in other nerd news.
Yeah, fuck all them hoes.
People in California are microdosing on LSD.
This interested me.
It interests me as well. Yeah, I'm going to.
That's a thought.
I'm going to go ahead and play this clip.
There is a trend now, especially in Silicon Valley, interestingly enough, toward what is known as LSD microdosing. And that is the using of very, very small amounts of LSD for performance enhancement rather than to have a psychedelic experience. If a 100 microgram dose of LSD would be an official trip, if you will, 10 micrograms of LSD is a brightening and clarifying agent. It seems that around 10 micrograms or so, or 12 micrograms of LSD, is sufficient to generate what we know as a flow state, a sense of easily moving through the day, feeling that you have all your faculties with you, enhanced mental clarity, maybe greatly increased sensory acuity. People report being more productive. People also report being more sensitive to the needs and communication of others. I don't think there's no downside to this. I think that some people are psychologically unstable and probably should not LSD microdose. There is the fact that LSD is illegal. You have to take that into account. And because it is so, you can't really be guaranteed that you're getting good, high-quality LSD. Despite this, LSD microdosing is alive and well. So it may be that LSD as a microdosing agent is actually a beneficial aid for mental performance and overall enhancement, whereas a tripping dose, if you will, of 100 to 250 micrograms, that might be way too much for most people. Time will tell on the microdosing scene.
Okay, wait. Because I got shit to say about this.
Wait a minute.
What are you laughing so hard about?
Because he looked like he was microdosing as he was doing the video.
Okay, so first I want to say I'm kind of here for this.
I'm definitely here for this.
I am here for this, but I have to point out I have something to point out. This motherfucker said there's no downside.
Right, you see what I'm saying?
And
like,
then
wait a minute.
Then immediately went on to list 3 different downsides after he said that there is no downside. First of all, there's a downside to everything.
Okay,
everything.
That's number 1.
Okay, then
Nothing
number 2,
100%.
he said there's no downside, and then he said, okay, well, people who are mentally unstable probably shouldn't do it. Okay, that's one downside. Then he said that LSD is illegal. That's another downside.
But he was talking about it so casually, like the whole video. I almost forgot.
And then the third thing was that because it's illegal, that it's not regulated, and there's no guarantee that you're getting some good shit.
So you could be getting anything. You don't know what you're taking.
Right. You could be getting cocaine or meth. Or
awesome.
baking soda.
Right. This is great. I really feel alive and my heartburn is gone.
This gold medal flour. But there's no downside.
There's no downside.
So I just thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, that's
I think
so
his
funny.
microdosing might have crept up into macrodosing.
You see what I'm saying? And that's another thing that he didn't mention. Like, am I after a while am I gonna need to microdose to function?
I think when he said there's no downside, that's what he was referring to. That is not because you're taking such small doses. If you continue to do it infrequently and in small doses like that, then
that's not gonna happen.
What do you mean that's not going to happen?
You know how, but that's just not human nature. Human nature is somebody to take something that's beneficial for them. They're going to continue to use that. That's just is what it is.
Well, I think for some people it will be, and then I think for the others, I mean, let's face it, LSD is not anything new.
No, definitely not.
So, I mean, it's been around, and if people are going to abuse it, they're going to abuse it. But I think there's people, like for me, for example, I would use it as directed, like, because I'm very interested in brain enhancing chemicals and drugs. I know they're out there, and they don't do a whole lot on them, but they kind of do a little bit here and there. And they did that whole movie a couple years ago with with Bradley Cooper. I can't think of the name of it, but they end up making a series about it too, where you take this drug and you become like this super genius. And so, of course, in real life, they're not that, fantastic. But there are studies out there that show that there are, drugs out there that enhance your abilities, which is why a lot of the kids in college nowadays are taking, what is that they're taking? I can't think of it, but it's Adderall.
Oh.
Adderall is one of them.
Yeah.
And they have these herbal ones that are supposed to do the same thing. I've tried the herbal ones; they didn't do jack. There was like nothing.
Yeah,
they have all these herbal ones, whatever, supposed to give you the same thing without whatever. But no, but yeah, they have things like that that will enhance you, whatever, and they even consider it cheating. If you take Adderall or whatever, which I don't know if I consider that cheating, but because you still have to study. You know what I mean? It's not like, but it's an aid. So.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know if I don't think I consider that cheating, but I wish it was around when I was in school. I'll tell you that.
Okay. In a way, it's cheating. I think it's more just like.
I don't think it is.
I don't know. Because everybody is not going to take Adderall. And on top of that, it's illegal. I mean, for some kids to take it if they're not getting prescribed it. So, in a way, no, it is.
It's a prescription drug, but it's not an illegal narcotic, so that's not the same
But if
thing,
you obtain it illegally, it then becomes illegal. For you to have it, take it and possess it, to be under the influence of Adderall.
So now we're confusing or conflating legalities with morals, and I don't think the two are synonymous. Like, in other words, just because something is illegal does not mean that it's wrong in my book.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that it's not fair for someone who doesn't take Adderall or who's...
What's fair? It's not fair. Some people are born geniuses.
Okay.
No, I'm serious. What's fair? Some people are born genius. Some people have photographic memories.
That's true.
That's not fair.
No,
but that doesn't mean they're cheating.
But that's not something that they took to gain that ability. It's something that they already had naturally. As to where somebody would take something to gain that ability, then that is not necessarily held on the same weight. So I can understand
right, but at the same time,
how it can be considered cheating.
Some people won't take or won't use caffeine, but other people use caffeine to stay awake longer in order to study longer to get better grades.
That's not illegal.
Well, that's where I said you are comparing legality with morality. And you just said you're not, but you just did it again.
But caffeine is